Greetings! Today we're going to talk about the best pillow for neck pain. We're also going to talk about why you got neck pain from sleeping in the first place. And then we're going to talk about how you can do some self-massage to get rid of the neck pain quickly. I highly recommend that you watch the massage segment at the end of this video. I'm Brett Rogers, massage therapist and natural health educator here on YouTube. For many years now, I've been figuring out healthy natural substitutes for all of the horrible synthetic inventions that people have created as quick fixes and things that are easy. People like things that are fast and easy. But these things are not good for our bodies. Here's the biggest problem for your neck pain. These synthetic pillows are constantly pushing back against your body. That is a degree of pressure that over hours and hours, night after night, year after year, that compression pushing back against your body is causing muscular pain in your neck. Now, I'm not saying that this is the only reason for your neck pain. That would be insane. But I am saying that this is the main reason why pillows cause neck pain. Watch this. This is a Millet hull pillow, and when you push your fist into it, it stays in place. It doesn't compress back against the body like a compression pillow. It's like the old beanbag chairs. You just wiggle into it and it stays in place. That is not going to cause you neck pain. And it's also not going to outgas chemicals that you're breathing all night long, because these are 100% organic. A very long time ago, I stumbled upon Millet hull pillows. I had already tried a buckwheat hull pillow, and that was too hard and crunchy. And then someone suggested that I try a Millet hull pillow, which is soft and not crunchy and noisy. And it conforms perfectly to your head, neck, and shoulders. Additionally, you can make it super low like this, or you can fold it to be way high for side sleeping like that. Check this out. You have to make a little bit of an effort to conform it to your body, but after you do, it's amazingly comfortable. This is the grain millet. It's originally from Africa, but here in the United States we grow it in Colorado and South Dakota generally. But it's a gluten-free grain that has an outer hull that has to be removed. Most grains have an outer husk or hull that have to be removed. This is what millet hulls look like. They don't have any seed in them, so they're not edible at all, so it doesn't get any bugs, and they've been shaken of all the dust. And they're completely organic and very, very healthy. And they support the body in a pillow better than any other pillow. If you go to my website, and I'll put the link in the description box down below, you can click on the customer reviews on the top, and it'll scroll you down, and you can look through the many reviews, and so many of them talk about how they got rid of their neck pain in one night. Here's the Millet Pillows page on my website, and if you click on customer reviews here, it'll scroll you all the way down and you'll be able to see all the reviews. And then if you do a search for neck, then you'll be able to see all of the reviews that have neck in it. There's one. You can easily tunnel your arm under the millet and it won't raise up the pillow and crank your neck. Let's see what else. Every one of those little things indicates where people talk about neck in these reviews. There's 187 reviews. Saves my neck and my wallet. Neck. My neck pain is gone now. These are all 100% legit reviews. You would not believe how many people. Less neck pain. Mark in Oregon. I always reply to all of my reviews. I've been making millet hull pillows for about 15 years now. I think I'm up to making about 400, 500 a year, and they're all 100% organic. I make them on my little Japanese Kenmore sewing machine. It's a good old solid steel heavy duty machine. And I use only the very, very best materials. 100% organic. They come in colors or totally undyed natural. And I usually have them in stock, and I ship with only 100% non-plastic materials. I use good old paper tape so that there's nothing going to the landfill. And I hope that you can appreciate this. My millet hull pillows are totally adjustable because they have a zippered inner case and a zippered case. And so when you receive the pillows, you get an extra pound of millet hulls. So you can add extra holes if you need to, or subtract some and get it just right for your head, neck, and shoulders. And speaking of just right, I make these pillows in sizes that work well for human heads. I don't make them for sizes of beds like standard, queen, or king. And that's because millet hulls work so much better when you make them in generally the size of a head, not rectangular but square. And that way you can move the pillow a lot better. See, millet hulls are really heavy. You'll see that when you get them. They weigh anywhere from like 4 to 7 pounds depending on the size. And they come in 4 different sizes for different size people. I also make body pillows in 2 different sizes. I make knee ankle bolsters and arm support cushions, as well as little neck rolls. Oh, and I also make horseshoe neck pillows too. And so I do everything in a logical way. Every single thing's been thought out. After you've been making millet hull pillows for 15 years, you know how to make them really, really good. And I want to thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you are well once again. The links are in the description box down below. Okay, so let's do some self-massage for neck pain. And what you want to do is get some oil, preferably an unrefined oil. This is flax, but you can also use olive oil or coconut oil. That's what I recommend. And what you want to do is lay down on your back without your shirt on, obviously, so you don't get any oil on it. And put some oil on your neck and on your shoulders. And reach back there in this position so that your muscles are completely relaxed. And start feeling for tension. Squeeze and strip. Squeeze and strip. Reach over the top of your shoulders like this and squeeze this pinch-in place, I call it. Levator scapula and trapezoid muscles. Pull, squeeze, squeeze the neck muscles. Strip. Feel for where it's tight and sore, and just keep working it. Additionally, you can massage your chest muscles, your pecs, and in between the ribs, the intercostal muscles. You may feel knots in there. Pec minor here. Yes, you have to use oil if you want to get the job done really well, because you need to be able to slide on the skin so that you can strip the tension, the lactic acid, out of the muscles. Self-massage is more effective than getting a massage because you can do this every day. And most of you, that's what you need. In fact, everyone needs self-massage every day, followed by stretching. Always do the massage first, and then the stretching. Okay, so after you've done both sides, yes, you have to do both sides, then do some stretching. And also work on the front of your neck here. Sternocleidomastoid muscle. There's a great big muscle here in your neck. It's got a big long name. Sternocleidomastoid. That was my anatomy teacher's favorite muscle name. So I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you are well. Do the work and your neck will feel better.